Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to Mountain Culture's day 3 of their Advent box. So far they've had the New England IPA collab with Outer Range out of Colorado, USA. That was day 1. Day 2 they had the Hazy Pale Ale. Today they have a fruited sour. So it's at 5.2%. It's called Photon Fizzle. It's based on, they have a core range I think it's a core range. If not, it's readily available quite often throughout the year, called Daily Dose. I'm pretty sure that's a passion fruit, sort of like Berliner Weiss, kettle sour style thing. So this is the same, just they've upped the ABV and they've gone with pineapple as well as passion fruit. So I've got my little elegant mountain culture glass. This is one of the rare ones. I better not break this because, yeah, very, very nice. Whenever I put this one up on like social media and that, I always get comments on it, especially from like the brewery like team saying how rare it is and I'm lucky that I have it. Anyway, let's pour her in, shall we? Looks pretty nice. Definitely like a light body. So yeah, quite active carbonation, spritzy. 1 to 2 finger heads. It's got a slight haze to it, but fairly clean. Colour, I'd say it's like a light straw. Let's go a whiff. Nice little glass, this one, especially for a sour. So yeah, the 2 Ps, pineapple and passion fruit. Getting a touch of grassiness as well. Like biscuity, grainy. Quite subdued though. Not expecting real punchy flavours from this one. I think it's just going to be a nice solid sour. It'd be good if the pineapple flavour's like real punchy, but I'm just not expecting it to be. So yeah, on the nose, like it comes across like sweet, maybe slightly tart. Hmm. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers. After this, I can go organise some food. Not sure what I'm going to have. Cheers, Joe. Good to see you, brother. Just on a light mountain culture sour, do. Pineapple, passion fruit, biscuity, grainy. Light and refreshing. Very easy drinking. So yeah, this is day 3 of the mountain culture box. Good to see you, mate. I just did the Carwin Cellars beer. I don't think I've got it next to me anymore, but that was a West Coast IPA with terpenes. And yeah, you know how I said I've been really enjoying the terpene stuff lately. It was good, but the terpene characteristic just wasn't enough. Whereas in some of the others, it's been really potent. But yeah, it was a good solid Westie. I think I gave it a 4.3 out of 5, so fairly decent. Yeah, this is quite clean. See, on the nose, I got sort of more sweetness than like tardiness, but on the palate, it's probably more balanced. It's probably a touch more sour. It's certainly not like a mouth puckering sour. Quite subtle. Yeah, for sure, mate. And yeah, if you're going to do it, get it with a West Coast IPA. You should see plenty of them out there because I've seen heaps in probably the last 2 or 3 months. It's really come on. Like there's even smaller craft breweries using it. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like, and yeah, as I said, like I don't even smoke, but there's just something about that character I enjoy, especially in a West Coast. I just think it works well together. I mean, hops and cannabis are first cousins, so it's always going to be a little relationship there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the boxers have tomorrow. I've got a couple of double ups of some mountain culture beers in the fridge, and I need to make a little bit of room. So I'm sort of hoping one of my mates that goes live regularly, I'm sort of hoping he does something today because I might have one or two of them on his panel. Just shoot the shit before I go and have a proper nap before night shift. I've got a pretty cruisy night at work tonight, so I sort of feel like I could have a couple of beers today and then go for my usual nap. And even if I don't get enough sleep, I should still be all right. Whereas last night, I needed to be on my game. Looking forward to the weekend already. So, are you at work, Joe? I was on yeah, when I was on night shift, I chimed into Paul's stream and it was lunchtime over there, and yeah, it was sort of funny because I don't think he was drinking; he was just eating something and drinking water. And I've just chimed in from night shift on my coffee break. Cheers, Rob. Good to see you again, mate. You're up late tonight, brother. Having a few nightcaps. Yeah, normally when I do night shift, my reviews will be like, yeah, earlier than this. So I'll normally sort of sit up for an hour or two after I get home and then do the reviews then and then go get a sleep. But yeah, it's a bit different today. Yeah, I think I ruined him. I've seen a few comments. They're like, "Where's the bearded guy? Where's the Aussie guy? He's a good bloke." Yeah, buddy. In the end, he was smashed. So was Michelle. Cheers, Harry. Good to see you, brother. Are you at work? I know you wouldn't be at work. What am I thinking? You'd be at home having some fine ales, I reckon. Be doing a cheeky Mr. Foyle review. Oh yeah, cool. How'd the football go? I haven't seen any results. No worries, dude. Thanks for chiming in. We'll see plenty of you, no doubt. And yeah, let us know when you're coming to Melbourne, mate. I mean, I'm going to see you in the next few days anyway. So, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I completely forgot that you said you did the whole curry thing, and goes to show how tired I am. Normally, I've got a really good memory. It's the memory of a goldfish today. Probably why I'm wearing this colour. Cool. How was the banter at the game and on the like during the travels? Would have been pretty good. It's one thing I can't wait for when I go to the UK is going to football games. It's gonna be lush. So yeah, this beer just solid. As I said, like sort of kettle sour, Berliner Weiss, quite light, refreshing. Pineapple flavours quite prominent. Passion fruit's just like dancing around in the background. It's got like, yeah, biscuity, grainy sort of base, maybe a touch of bread. It's solid. It's just, yeah, decent. Bit of a crushable number. Nothing that's going to like blow your mind. Yeah, yeah, that's that sort of stuff's awesome. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm sort of hoping Miscellaneous goes live. I want to join him with a few ales. I've got a box of beers arriving today that I don't need. You know how sometimes you've already got enough beer, but you'll see like I don't know, like a handful of ones that you don't want to miss out on. So then you place a whole order around those. And then they arrive and you're like, fuck, I don't even have room in the fridge for these. Ridiculous. I've got a Pliny for President coming soon, so that'll be good. And a couple of other hype beers. Pliny for President was always one of my bucket list beers. Yeah, I think I've got another treehouse in there. Might be Emperor Julius. It's one of the Juliuses that I haven't had. Be good to try another treehouse because I've only had them that one time. Like it was around this time last year. And yeah, Fidens is another one. Got like a Fidens collab with someone else. It's got pretty good rating. This beer's nearly gone already. Very simple but effective can artwork, this one. See, drinking this, it's 5.2%, but it drinks like it's about a 4. Very, very light in every way. I feel like this would be, yeah, a bit of a danger ale. You'd probably have about 3 or 4 of them in the beer garden looking at the spectacular Blue Mountains. And then you'd go to get up and you'd be like, shit. So I reckon a score for this one, probably going to say a 4.1 out of 5. It's just over that solid 4 out of 5. I think the level of pineapple and then just that passion fruit in the background, it's quite delightful. Good combo. And I probably prefer pineapple over passion fruit, so having the two of them together with the ratio more towards pineapple, I think it's a good thing. Yes. It's certainly something I utilise and was brought to it was brought to me through you guys. Being in those chats all those years. Yeah, it's weird to think that I've had a YouTube channel now, like as in been doing videos for like nearly a year. It's gone very, very quick. So yeah, December 30 was apparently my first video. I mean, obviously I've been in the community for a lot longer than that, but that was when I did my first video, like an introductory to YouTube, and then my first beer review, I think, was the next day. Yeah. Now, I remember like a few of his utilising it, but I always remember you sort of saying it in the early days. Yeah, 4.1. I'll tell you what, which is weird. I get sort of like a white, as it's warmed, I get like a white wine characteristic to it. Maybe it's just got a touch of like Nelson. Hmm. Just in that last two sips, I'm like, what's going on here? Am I drinking the same fruit sour, or have I all of a sudden poured myself a little Sauvignon Blanc? Yeah, I dare say it's got a bit of Nelson in the brew. Cheers again, Yeti. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Nelson as a hop. Um, I mean, it does, depend on what you have it in and with. I do like it in hazies, especially if they're sort of like a drier hazy and you've got it with, I don't know, maybe some Motueka, some Galaxy. What else does it work pretty well with? Mosaic. Hmm. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, dude. White grape chaos. Yeah, I only got it just as it warmed, like the last two sips. Because apart from that, you just got that sort of biscuity, grainy base and like huge pineapple with a touch of passion fruit. Then I'm like, oh, maybe in some, like some grassiness as well. And then the last two sips, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know if you can see my shirt, Harry. Talus. My favourite hop. So working title up in Brisbane, they did like a festival with a heap of different IPAs and stuff, and they had like merchandise with I think it was about 8 different hops. When they had Talus, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm getting a Talus t-shirt. Got to represent my favourite hop. Yeah. I think Beerman just brewed New England that had Superdelic in it, and he was so fucking amped about it. He was, he looked like he'd had about 20 cones, and he's like, Superdelic, man. If you brew a hazy, you gotta put Superdelic in it. Man. I love that combination of when someone's really drunk and stoned at the same time. Yeah. I love how you said I reckon at the end, like you speaking like me. I think it was Bumpy. He said the other day, he goes, oh, in the words of Sammy, and he said all these things, and then he goes, oh, yeah, I reckon. Yeah, fucking oath. It's so good. And it's good in hazies and westies. But yeah, I'll never forget when it first come on the scene and it still had the name of like whatever the fucking number and the letters are. And Mountain Culture brewed this West Coast that was just all Talus. Just that first couple of sips, I was just in awe of how fucking good it was. And I even said to DJ at a festival, I'm like, you got to brew that Talus West Coast again. It was fucking amazing. Mm. Hashtag superdelic. What are you doing Monday or Tuesday, 6 p.m. My birthday? I'll have to look up the time difference just to see where with my shift that I'll be on, whether I'll be at work or what. Hang on, I'll type it in now. Where's my phone? Just off the top of my head, I can't sort of think what time it'll be here and what shift I'm on. So Monday or Tuesday? Monday, 6 p.m. New York time. Oh, come on, you got to make it easier than this, you fucker. What time did you say? 6 p.m. It's giving me this fucking app thing to do it on. It's like I don't want that. Just put it in the comments. Technology, don't you love it? 10 a.m. So I'm on Arvo shift next week. Is that what you're thinking? Is it early next week? If it's the case, I'll be able to have like a beer or two, but that'll be about it. Because yeah, it'll be 10 in the morning my time, and I'm working like later in the day. So yeah, if you do something, I'm happy to come up and have a beer or two, but just won't be able to go nuts if you know what I mean. And yeah, either day doesn't really matter because your Monday will be my Tuesday, your Tuesday will be my Wednesday, so it doesn't really make a difference. No, I always just put New York to Melbourne. I was just talking to two Cleveland boys then, Joey and Let. They're both on a stream at the moment. I thought I've got to chime in with some very important information. So I just wrote big plump testicles. 6 p.m. Monday. Yeah, well that would make it better for me because yeah, be a bit earlier, so I could probably have like 3 beers or so. I mean, I don't care. Like you should make it whatever suits you. Yeah, cool. Don't invite this character. He's shady as fuck. Nah, it'd be good the three of us all on a thing together, I reckon. I feel like another beer now. I am going to have some, but yeah, I just don't know where I'm going to go for them. Cheers again, Adam. Plenty of good people in the community. Only a handful of fuckwits, but they don't last very long generally. It's a good thing with the beer community is there's a lot of very strong characters too. So if anyone fucks around, they don't last very long. But yeah, I feel like another beer, like really bad. But I also want some food. I just don't know what to have. I need to go shopping. Fuck it. Fuckwit's a good term. It sort of like drives home, you fuckwit. Cheers, Bumpy. About to eat some cheese. Cheeses. Yeah, I don't have any. I've still got that cheese I had last time. Maybe I'll do a repeat performance. No, I was never going to do today just because I didn't know if I'd be awake or not. But I would like to do tomorrow's show. I just got to find a beer. I'm sure I'll find something. I just remember it being an odd one, like maybe a Belgian or something like that. Hmm. Hope you're well, dude. No doubt we'll share a beer again soon. Um, so what's happened is they can't give me full confidence that the whatever the fraudulent activity was before I'd even started using it. They don't know whether hackers would have like the info and be able to get back into it again. So I've only been able to use it physically and in very small amounts transactions. I haven't been able to use it online. So I haven't bothered updating any of my details or anything because they said they're going to send out a new card and start fresh again. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is meant to be a new card and starting fresh. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting now till the new one comes in. They're then just going to scrap all the shit with that other one and put the new one in and link it all up. It's going to be another day where I'm on the phone for probably an hour or two, but I just want them to get it sorted. It's pretty shit. I've had like 3 bills now. Yeah, like get when bills automatically, like payments automatically come out from your card. I've had 3 messages now of stuff that was meant to be paid, and I can't pay it because it automatically comes out. So I'm hoping this card's not too far away. Then I can just update all my details and shit will just go back to normal. Just the amount of phone calls and supermarket trips where I kept getting fucked over and it drove me nuts. And yeah, just being during my holidays. Like, fuck, let me relax. But yeah, after those two big days in Melbourne and a couple of beer purchases and obviously all those concerts I'm going to next year, it's like Sammy needs to he needs to just settle the fuck down with his spending. I'd hate to know how much I've spent on beer in like November and December. It's been pretty hectic. But anyway, it's a passion. You gotta have a passion. Yeah. See these fucking hype beers. I've got these American ones that whew, I can't wait. Hmm. I'm gonna head off. What did I score this beer? 4.1. So yeah, you obviously know I love my mountain culture. I've got the caps, I've got the glassware, I've got the t-shirts. I'm a mountain culture boy. But yeah, they don't normally do sours. This one was solid, refreshing, but certainly not going to rock your boat. It's called Photon Fizzle at 5.2%. And yeah, I've given it a 4.1 out of 5. Good pineapple and passion fruit flavour. Yeah, it was like biscuity, grainy, slightly grassy. And yeah, as I said, as it warmed slightly, I got a little touch of like white grape. Oh, hello. A little bourbon won't hurt anyone. And no, it was not. It was quite thin. I would say thin and spritzy. But cheers, boys and girls. I will depart, and you will see me again tomorrow for 2 more beers. No idea what they're going to be, but that's the element of surprise. As I said, I'm keen for a couple of beers. So if Miscellaneous goes live, I haven't joined him since 1983, but if he does go live, I'll join him. Someone else goes live, might be around, but yeah, I can't do beer and cheese. I just don't have any new cheese, and yeah. So you have a good one on there, Bumpy, and say good day to Beer Man for me. I'll be in the chat. Thanks, guys. We will see you again soon. Cheers.